Alors on est sur Watch Dogs Légion, voilà, ou Légion, ou je sais pas comment ça se dit. Espérons que le jeu marche. Je sais pas, j'ai fait plein de téléchargements. Donc si le jeu marche pas, ben je le testerai ce soir, hein, c'est pas grave. Normalement ça marche. Je sais pas. On verra. Plus tard. Wesh. C'est Londres. Waouh. On va faire campagne. De la campagne. Mode de mort définitive, non. Wesh. C'est trop stylé. Vous avez un peu de temps qu'il est sorti le jeu, mais apparemment il est bien, je sais pas. On verra. Ça met 3 heures à changer. Bon. Ah non, c'est bon, ça va se lancer là. Oh, Ubisoft.
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up. And one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am.
C'est stylé.
I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bailey?
If you haven't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bailey, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
J'ai lu les sous-titres un peu, mais j'ai pas trop vu. Enquêter sur la menace pesant sur le Parlement. Bon, je sais pas, on dirait une espèce de mafia un peu. Distraire. C'est L1 pour le distraire. Wesh.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Stylé. Apparemment c'est un jeu où t'es un hacker, je sais pas.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
Je sais pas, on est comme sur des égouts. Hein. Désolé si vous entendez mon téléphone vibrer. Wesh. J'ai piraté une caméra.
Their profiles are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
Ghosts in this system.
Ils sont bizarres la tête des soldats. Hein. Style. Tiens, je vais me faire repérer. Faut que je fasse des trucs pour ouvrir la porte, mais wesh. Dégage. Ici, il n'y a pas de son. Ah, Jack avec mon téléphone, c'est trop stylé, j'adore. J'adore le concept. Faut que j'amorce les pièges, faut pas que je les fasse exploser en fait. Faut une interaction. Putain. Oh, calme-toi.
They've got loads of dead set gear down here. Now why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on
Trop
it?
stylé.
I don't know.
J'aime
But
bien ce
someone wants to
concept.
make it look like DedSec was here.
Et un pote, la Watch Dogs
You
2,
need to
apparemment,
proceed
il
with
est bien aussi.
extreme caution, Dalton.
Putain, je me perds là.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters.
Wesh.
Is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Faut amorcer le piège.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
Faut que je trouve le détonateur pour tout faire péter. Oh yes, ça c'est trop bien ça. Amorcer le piège. Faut que j'amorce tout là. C'est stylé et tu peux distraire les gens au moins après ils regardent leur téléphone. C'est chaud là. Faut que j'attende que je puisse distraire. Oh, ta gueule.
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
C'est là? Je sais pas. Mais c'est fermé. Ah non. J'ai réussi la mission, j'imagine.
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
Ah, qu'est-ce que je vais faire? Il y a des mecs là ou pas?
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. We don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake.
Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long is this going to take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
Putain, ils ont des armes. C'est bien fait, ouais, je trouve.
They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Any sign of the target? Fuck! What the fuck? Eyes open, weapons ready.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working. I don't see anything yet. Keep looking.
Putain, faut pas qu'il y ait des amorces. Ah, j'ai un pistolet.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the destination sequence. Direct hit. Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up.
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out.
C'est sûr qu'il
Those
y
sites
avoir
need
une
to be
merde.
evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, plots, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck.
Pas vrai.
Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Allez, dépêche-toi. C'est pas mal comme jeu en vrai, j'aime bien ce genre de jeu. Oh, punaise, punaise, punaise. Oh putain. Bon, je vais pas me faire chier. Ils ont des balles. C'est pas mal ça. Waouh! Encore.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
Ah putain, il a essayé.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of people.
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Series of explosions
Stylé.
devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
They attend Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist responses. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
A long overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
To reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts support any other story.
Oh. En fait, nous, on est gentils, il fallait désamorcer les bombes. Je crois, sauf que l'autre con là, il les a réamorcés, je sais pas si ça se dit, et il a tué Dalton en plus. Et en plus, il s'appelle Dalton. Incroyable. Franchement, il a l'air bien ce jeu là.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
Ouais.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec.
Ah. Wesh. Comment il veut que j'aille là-bas? Non, c'est pas là. Mais what? Faire tout le tour. Ah ouais, bah, faut faire tout le tour. Oh, wow. Putain, mais wow. J'ai l'ascenseur en plus, c'est incroyable ça. Ah, faudra faire ça pour tous les côtés, je crois. Oh, il y a l'ombre derrière ceci. wesh.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Je comprends rien. Oh, un personnage, on peut choisir le personnage. Il y en a plein. En vrai, lui voir. Et l'air stylé, pas mal. Ben c'est moi je choisis. Ah, 3. Je vais choisir lui aussi, il a l'air pas mal. Lui il a l'air sympa aussi. Voilà, c'est bon. Oh. Je sais pas pourquoi les 3 premiers agents, je sais pas.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Sure.
Désolé là. Je me mets juste sur sonnerie parce que j'attends un message. Oh la bagnole. Oh pardon. Désolé. Ok. Oh la radio. Changer de musique. Oh, c'est des vraies chansons en plus. Qu'elles sont faites là? On fait ce qu'on veut là? Je sais pas en fait. Ben ouais, ben c'est parti. Ah non, c'est une mission. Ben je vais la faire, on y va. Je sais pas qui c'est le compositeur qui a fait ça. Ouais, je me suis pas loin. Oh, j'ai le GPS. Ah ouais, c'est pas mal ça. C'est comme dans Just Cause 4 un peu. Sauf que les virages sont plus stylés. Et les graphismes sont plus stylés et tout est plus stylé. Mais c'est pas grave. En vrai, c'est un peu comme Just Cause 4, j'ai l'impression. Oh, merde. Bon, désolé, hein. Excusez-moi. Je suis prioritaire. Ouais. Vas-y. C'est bon les gars. Wesh, ma voiture. Pourquoi ils veulent que je fasse des zigzags? Wesh. Wow, mais quel conducteur que je suis. Oh merde, faut que je descende.
Auto drive now enabled.
Wesh, putain, mais il y a le pilote auto. Ah, ok. Il y a le pilote auto, wesh. J'aurais dû mettre le pilote automatique depuis le début. Oh, j'ai un truc de paintball. MDR. Et allez. Putain.
I downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
A manual override to the secret entrance? If I get to hack some nodes later, I'm gonna geek out.
C'est bon là? Wesh.
Negative. No sign of the target yet.
Wesh. On se calme les enfants. Mais je lance des peintures. Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je tue là? Je lance de la peinture. On est où là?
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
C'est parti. Indisponible pendant putain. J'ai tué quelqu'un avec de la peinture, hein. Il faut retenir ça. Putain, mais je suis pas en poursuite là. Je suis pas en poursuite là.
Control, we're returning to HQ, over.
Look at that. Abracadabra.
Wesh. Ok, tout est normal. Oh, encore le chargement de 3 heures là. Alimenter la planque. Ah, c'est pour alimenter la planque. Michel, ben. Et je mets un mec là? Ou c'est personne? Non. Bref.
Oi, anyone here? Where the lights at?
Lui, il crie, oh. T'es dans une mission secrète, tu cries, oh. Oh, c'est notre plan ça? Oh là 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 là. Il y a des flippers et tout. Oh là là, c'est magnifique, il y a un petit poker
No
là.
DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
No, not that. Sabine sent me.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Il faut monter en haut. Restez, hop là, encore rien.
That's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
All good question, but if DedSec didn't do the bombings, who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed... DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Wesh. Ah, mais c'est le fameux masque de... emblématique. Le masque du jeu, quoi. C'est le masque de cochon, là. Sur la boîte aussi, il y a l'espèce de cochon. Qui a un truc dans la bouche. Ben voilà, ben c'est ça. Interagir.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley, God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Holy shit. How did you get out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
These days, DedSec's about as well loved as a French football team. This shit is so cool, but, well, it's kind of a massive risk.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Who am I kidding? Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
Je crois que DedSec, en fait, c'est leur espèce de résistance, là.
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Il est où mon garde-robe, là? Il n'y a pas mon garde-robe. Parce que genre... il est marqué garde-robe, je fais un truc. Est-ce qu'on peut aller sur l'ordi, genre?
This is London Calling. You're here with me, Tash, on Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. In today's world, we've all had to get used to our every move being tracked by the optic on our temples, by the cameras around us, and with every click we make online. Seems like everything we do feeds the big data beast. Why are data giants like Bloom so hungry to get hold of our private information and our metadata? What are they using it for? Will we ever have real private lives again? What is privacy in the digital world? And what happens when capitalism and surveillance become one? As you know, we keep all names confidential on Buccaneer. Speaking from a secure location, here's new technology strategist Charles, who worked all over the world trying to keep democracy strong in the face of the data assault.
If you have enough personal data on somebody, you're able to predict what it is that they're going to do. You can tell what they might be passionate about, but mostly you can tell what they fear. And if you can tell what someone fears, then you can manipulate them and you can move them in particular directions. Like, data is collected on citizens in every possible way. Data is collected through surveillance cameras. Data is collected from television sets. Data is collected from voter records. It's collected from how much power do you use in your house. water do you use in your house? In pre-crisis Britain, we got really used to all of our services being free. Everything suddenly became free that was digital. But what people forgot is that if you're not paying for it, then you're the product being sold.
If technology brings out the worst in capitalism, capitalism brings out the worst in technology. Senior academic Alfie tells us how big business repurposes big data.
Historically, what's happened, of course, is that people have traded their privacy for their convenience as smartphones and other kinds of technology came in and became mass-consumed, mass-used items and technological objects. Gradually, people were so attracted to the affordances of these technologies that privacy kind of retreated into the background and into a state we've got now where it's essentially gone. Having this access to this data makes huge tech companies like Bloom so much more powerful than they would be otherwise, and not just in the obvious ways. Of course, there's a lot of worry and fear over what they can do with the data. They can track anyone, find anyone, see what every individual is doing at any point in time. But I think there's even deeper reasons why this data empowers these huge companies to control our society and make us do things. So lots of predictive technologies which are implemented by these tech giants. It's not only interested in knowing what we're going to do, but influencing the patterns of our movement. So technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to. And these suggestions are not just predicting what we might like to do, they're actually influencing the way citizens move, think, eat, meet, and use their city as a space. So London has become a place where a small group of surveillance capitalist companies like Bloom can control the movements of individuals and orchestrate the way they move around their city and the way they essentially live, the things they do, the things they enjoy and the life they lead. So we're really kind of outsourcing our decision making, I would say, to a huge corporate capitalist company, and there's something very, very scary about that indeed. All these technologies can be used to not only influence us to act as the perfect consumer, but also to prevent us from doing radical and revolutionary things. So technologies in foreign nations that have been used are things like heat map features which show where populations are gathering. In-game rewards can be offered to people to take different routes, things like that. Traffic data can be manipulated to prevent people gathering and protesting, as has happened in some of the authoritarian regimes across the world recently. So what we're looking at is not only a set of technologies which make people behave as ideal consumers, but ones which actually can be put to use to prevent radical and disruptive behavior.
Les gars, j'ai un appel, je